Okay, in this video, we're going to take the AOT report, which has been printed to PDF after all the edits have been done. And we are going to combine the PDF with all the things that make it up. So I'm going to click on this AOT report. This thing is started in Word, and all of the sections are in here for all of the pieces. Some of the pieces and parts are already in here, like the infiltration feasibility report and the inspection and maintenance manual. But everything in these sections that is missing from the report, we are going to combine them into this PDF. So we'll skip over the AOT application for right now, only because that's not complete, but it's okay. That can be added anytime. We're going to go to the USGS map, location map, and all we're going to do, insert pages from the document, and we're going to go to the docs internal permits AOT, and this is where naming convention really pays off. So I try to keep these naming conventions as basic as possible, but there's USGS. Just going to add it in. We're going to go through this with all of the pieces that we need to add. So we'll go to surface water impairments. And here it is, impairments. Sometimes the name is pretty straightforward. Sometimes it isn't. But it should have surface water impairments or something to that nature. AOT screening layers. Right here, AOT screening layers. We're going to go through, and I don't need to show you how we do this for everything, but this is the process. And we can always come back to it. If we get through this and there's some things that are missing, we can always come back and say, once the application's been finalized, we can add it in. This is generally close to the end when we want to do this, because when it goes to the project manager for review, they'll usually have some things in the narrative, which is created right strictly from the Word document, that, grammar errors or whatever, any changes they'll want to make. And then if they do that, you'll have to reprint each page individually and insert it in to overwrite the ones that are already in here. Here's your NSCS soil map. And once we're done that, we'll just save it and we'll create a hyperlink to whoever is going to be doing the review, in this case, Steve LaFrance. And then, in the end, we'll add all of the plans. There's sections for all the pre and post drainage plans, the design plans, all of which should be in this AOT, either components or somewhere where you've placed them, where they're all in here. There is one thing that I think we should discuss, and that is the inspection and maintenance manual de-icing logs, and also the invasive species. Not really clear where they are in the report, but if you go to the inspection and maintenance manual, I think it's section 3.7, 3.8, inspection and maintenance manual. There's going to be a section in here for the inspection and maintenance stormwater locations plan. We'll just insert that now. This is usually at 11 by 17. It all depends on the project size. So it'll get folded up. Where is it? INM location plans. We'll put that in there. And the de-icing logs, those go in after. This is in the report. There's these forms in the inspection maintenance manual. There's these forms. There's a log. There's an inspection form for 4 bays. Basically, there's one for culverts and basins, and every project will be a little bit different. But the de-icing logs, how you'll know where they go in the report is they're going to be right before the control of invasive plants. So after the last inspection form and before this control of invasive plants, that's where the de-icing logs will go. So we're going to insert those. I think it's 2 pages. So those are in there now. And one last thing is after the control of invasive plants and before the end of this header for inspection and maintenance stormwater location plans. So right after this, this is where that document's going to go in, and it's called invasive species, or right here. So those are really the 2 items that may not really be clear as to where they go in the report. But that's it. Everything else has a section and a header. Stone sizing calculations can go in. This is the references, preparer certification, who's ever reviewing it. In this case, it'll be Steve LaFrance. His PE seal will be go here. So that can be done after. And his seal will also be on the front page of the actual report when it's finally done and completed and get ready to send to the town. So we're just going to save that. And that's pretty much the process for combining all those PDFs and putting them in the right location.